Hello again. So today I'm going to do a tag, as you can probably tell from the title, New Beauty Guru tag. I found this tag on Hey Gorgeous XXX's channel. I wasn't tagged, but people do tags. They're not tagged in all the time. So I'm going to do this one. I thought it would be interesting. I've done some get to know me stuff before, but tags are fun. So whatever. So the first question is what is your first name? My first name is Christy. You probably already know that because it's on pretty much all of my stuff. But yeah, my name is Christy. Kristy. Yeah. Question number 2, reasons for starting YouTube. I basically started YouTube because it was fun. I'd been blogging for several years and thoroughly enjoyed that, but I don't know, my blog wasn't growing and I wanted to take a different approach to it, so I started doing YouTube. It also took me a long time to get up the confidence to do YouTube. I wanted to start probably a few years ago, but I just didn't have the confidence. I wasn't sure how to do it, but I've been watching YouTubers for so long now that I feel like I've picked it up, and I don't know, I suddenly have just enough confidence to do it. So yeah, it's fun, and it's also kind of helped my speaking skills and my public skills, if that makes any sense, stranger skills. So that's kind of a cool upside. The other question is, when did you get passionate about makeup? That's kind of a hard question because throughout middle school and high school is kind of when I grew into my makeup self. In high school, basically, I got to the point where I had to wear mascara every day. And then I started wearing eyeliner on my waterline, and suddenly I had to do that every day. And then I started wearing powder, and then I had to do that every day as well. And it's my makeup routine slowly became more complicated as I went through, and by grade 12 I was pretty much wearing mascara, eyeliner, powder, and eyeshadow pretty much every single day if I could. It was basically just a single eyeshadow, a champagne eyeshadow across my eyelids, but I felt weird if I wasn't wearing it. So that's pretty much that. But until 5 or 6 years ago, when I sort of found the makeup and beauty community on Reddit, I didn't really get into all the makeup. I still hated lipstick. I didn't really wear lip stuff. I didn't bother with foundation. I didn't do my eyebrows, and just looking at people's makeup and nail polish and all of that on Reddit kind of got me into it. And then I started watching the YouTube videos and reading blogs, and I started writing my own blog. And yeah, from there my collection kind of just expanded, and yeah. I kind of started blogging just because I was buying so much stuff that I wanted to share it with people, and it kind of made me feel better about having all of the stuff that I had a reason to have it, other than just I liked it and I wanted to put it on my face. So the 4th question is, what other interests do you have besides makeup? The main one that I always think of first is reading. I love books and I love reading, which is why I've started doing my book chat videos, which I've done 2 of so far. I do them every 3 months, every 4 months? No, every 3 months. So I've done 2, just sort of rounding up the books that I've read recently and giving you a quick review. They're not the most watched videos on my channel. They're probably some of the least watched videos, but I personally enjoy doing them, so I'll probably continue to do them just because of that. I did an English major in university, so yeah, I read 40-45 books a year. I have a massive collection. I go to the library all the time. I walk into a library and suddenly I have a stack of books and I have to take them home and I have to read them. It's kind of like a compulsion. I honestly have tiny panic attacks every once in a while when I think about all of the books there are and all of the books that I've never read and all the books that are on my Goodreads wish list that I will never ever read. There is not enough time in my life to read all of the books that I will ever want to read, and that actually stresses me out. So I have a book obsession. I also really like sci-fi and fantasy TV shows like Game of Thrones and Doctor Who, and Torchwood was amazing and I really wanted to come back. And stuff like that. I love fashion, which kind of ties into the beauty blog thing, and makeup. And I love coffee and tea and hanging out and shopping. I honestly don't think I'm that complicated of a person. I'm sure there are plenty of other things that I'm not thinking about that I love doing, but those are definitely some of the main ones. Question number 5, something odd about you. This is always a tough question. Honestly, I just think I'm kind of a weird person. One thing that's odd about me, besides the fact that I stress out over all the books that I will never read. Oh, here's one I think that's kind of odd, is that I am both a very tidy person and a very messy person. Little things I keep very organized, like I have my planner, I really hate when all the stuff in my purse isn't in its pockets. Like I like purses that have tons of pockets so that I can keep things in its place, and I have like makeup bags and everything will be like compartmentalized. And I don't like when my desktop on my computer gets super messy. I don't like when things aren't in their proper folders. So it's like little containable things I'm very good at organizing. But when you give me like a whole room, I'm like, I don't know what to do. So yeah, definitely need to work on that. It's probably really weird that my brain likes order and then some things will just block right out. Question number 6, what is your favorite TV show? That is so mean. That is such a mean question to ask me because I love TV shows. I used to really hate TV, but I think that was just because I was watching what my parents were watching, not what I wanted to watch. Currently my favorite show is probably Game of Thrones, just because it's the one that's currently airing. But Torchwood was amazing, and Gossip Girl, and Friends, and Merlin was so good. So there are tons of shows that I love. Question number 7, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is, my brain usually says green, like a lime green, like bright green, like this guy, which is actually not mine, but you know, this is the color. I love this color. But I also really love pink and black and silver and rose gold. So yeah, rose gold kind of doesn't fit in, but all the other colors kind of work together. Question number 8. What do you do most days? As I'm currently unemployed, most days I don't do a whole lot. I stay up late the night before and I sleep in, and then I try to convince myself to go to the gym. Either way, I have lunch and a coffee when I wake up, and then I'll either go to the gym or I won't, and I'll watch YouTube videos and edit and like binge watch TV shows or read, or yeah. And a couple days a week I go out and see my boyfriend or my best friend and just hang out really, really late because we are all night owls and we just perpetuate each other's late, ridiculous schedules. So yeah, that's fun. Question number 9. Are you a spender or a saver? This is kind of an awkward question for me. I personally like to spend money a lot. Like I love actually spending money and like getting stuff. But I also really like to have money, so I like to save. I'm going to say that I'm a spender, but I also like to budget. Like I like to know how much money I have and how to make it last. So like I really don't like being without money. So when I have money, I tend to budget it so that I know all my bills will be paid and that I can buy stuff and that I can eat out when I want to or need to with my friends. And yeah. So I like spending within a budget. How's that? But if I had like infinite money, I would totally be a spender. Question number 10, if you were a Disney princess, who would you be? Well, my favorite Disney princess is Jasmine. I think I'm maybe more like Belle. Jasmine's kind of got the attitude though. If I could pick like 2, I would be Jasmine and Belle, like meshed together, because I've kind of got like the sarcastic attitude of Jasmine. But Belle is like awesome and a reader, and she's kind of snarky too though. Maybe Belle. I think I'd be Belle. So I kind of got the hair for it. Like I could be Belle. So unfortunately my camera died before I got to finish filming this video, and I didn't have time to charge it and then go back to filming just because we had stuff to do that day.
So I'm going to really quickly answer the last questions for you. There are only 4 and they're pretty basic. Question number 11 is, what is your favorite beauty product? I would have to say that if we're just going really general here, my favorite beauty product is mascara, just because I have golden blonde eyelashes, and if I don't wear mascara, I look like a crazy person. So, mascara. Question number 12, what is your favorite perfume? I'm gonna pick 2 and be a cheater here, because currently my favorite perfume is the Clean Fragrance perfume in Warm Cotton, and I've been absolutely dying for it recently. But my actual favorite perfume, like my longest running perfume that I can always wear and I'm always happy with it, is the original Paris Hilton perfume. Because you don't get to look at me, obviously you get to see pictures of these products. So if you don't know which ones I'm talking about, they're right on your screen. This next question is a bit harder. Question 13 is, what is your favorite song? My favorite song is constantly changing. There's so much music that I like. There's so many bands that I love. My favorite song changes so frequently, but one song that I have been really enjoying recently is Mariana Trench's new song, Here's to the Zeros. So if you haven't heard that, definitely look that one up on YouTube. It's really, really good. And finally, question number 14, what is your favorite lipstick? Again, this is a ridiculously hard question. If I'm going to pick 2, I'm going to pick a dark and a bright. My dark favorite is going to be MAC Cyber. And my bright favorite of the moment will be Kat Von D's Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in LUV. Both purple, which is kind of weird because I'm not really a purple person unless we're talking about lipstick. So those are all of my favorites. I'm so sorry that I didn't have video for the last couple of minutes here. I hope you don't mind and that this was still interesting and informative and that you feel like you learned something about me. I will leave all of the questions down below. So if you want to do this tag, then I think you should. And let me know in the comments if you do it, or just leave me your answers to the questions. I would love to get to know you guys as well. And I will see you in my next video. For reals. On video. Actually me, not just my voice. Later.